Good morning, grade 3, and a warm welcome to the English class. Well, children, today we are going to learn. Our learning objective will be grammar, verb tense roundup. Now, children, this is a roundup means. What's the meaning of roundup, children? All what we have learned, okay, all the different tense what we have learned. So that's the meaning of roundup. Now, children, before we begin with the tense, let's see verbs. Okay, let's begin with verbs. So, yes, children, first tell me what are verbs. What are verbs? Come on. Yes, verbs are doing words, action words. They express an action, eating, sleeping, drinking, right? Now, children, in verbs, we had done auxiliary verbs. Do you remember? We had done auxiliary verbs, then we had done regular, irregular verbs, right? I had given you these notes also. See, children, verbs. These are some example of verbs. Then you had regular verbs which end the ed form, a regular spelling pattern. And then we have irregular verbs like fly, eat, steal. Look at these words, children. So this will be flew, ate, stole, fell. You don't have ed over here, right? So that was your regular and irregular verbs, right? Then we had, children, auxiliary verbs. Now what were auxiliary verbs? They are also known as helping verbs. Remember, auxiliary verbs are sometimes called helping verbs. Let me just move this. Okay, children, I want you to focus here. Verbs, auxiliary. Auxiliary verbs are sometimes called helping verbs because they are needed to form many of the tenses. The auxiliary verb to have is used in the present and past perfect tense. Children, look at the sentence. I have walked, I had walked. So you have and had as an auxiliary verb. Then you have, children, auxiliary verb to be words. This is used in the present and past progressive continuous tense. Like I am walking, I was walking. So you have am and was. So children, first let's focus on verbs. What are verbs? They express an action. Like I told you, eating, sleeping, right? Then we had regular and irregular verbs. What are regular verbs? They end in the ed form, okay? They follow the common spelling pattern. And what are irregular verbs? Irregular verbs are, they follow a different spelling pattern. The example what I gave you is fly, eat, okay? So you have flew, ate, stole, fell. Okay, now let's begin with this lesson. Let's identify the verbs. Yes, children, come on. Start with the first one. Copy the sentences and underline the verb in each sentence. She complains to her husband. So which is a verb over here, children? Which is the action which expresses an action, a doing word? What did we say? Verbs are doing work or action words. So what's this now over here? She complains. What's the action over here, children? Complains. Okay. Now the second one. Her husband isn't listening. Her husband isn't listening. So here we have, children, isn't listening. Children, this is an apostrophe. It takes the place of O, is not. Okay. So isn't listening. So here you have complaints. Here you have isn't listening. Now children, I think you can complete this. Right. Be careful, children, where there are auxiliary or helping words, which I explained to you just now. Okay. So now, children, that was verbs. Children, I have done it quickly because we have done this many times. We have done it many times. Okay. I repeat again. What are verbs? Verbs are doing words or action words. Okay. Then we focused on regular and irregular verbs. What are regular verbs, children? They follow the common spelling pattern, that is ed, d. And what are irregular? which do not follow a regular spelling pattern. Like, for example, I gave you eat, ate, fall is fell, and some children don't change at all. Like hurt, you don't say hurted, it remains hurt only. Okay, or take for example, children, if I say I buy a newspaper, so what will you say? Will you say I buyed a newspaper? What do we say? I bought a newspaper. Okay, so buy, bought, what would the spelling be? Bought. How you spell bought? B-O-U-G-H-T. That's the spelling of bought. See, children, here buy, you don't say buyed. What will you say? Bought. I bought. Bought means you have paid money. Okay, I buy a newspaper, I bought a newspaper. I write a letter, I wrote a letter. Right? And then children, you need to do this. Now when you do this, as I told you, be careful with the auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are nothing but helping verbs. To have verbs and to be verbs. Now children, we move to tense. Now children, here please be very careful. Please be very careful. This also we have done many times. Okay, so I'll quickly run through that. So let's start with tense. So well children, can you pick up some verbs from this lesson, the mango tree? Come on, pick up some verbs. Grew, right? Then no, yes, come, then cook, lols. Children, lols also is a verb. Okay, watering, comes. So all these children are verbs. See, you have the verbs over here. Okay. Now children, as I told you, verbs we have regular and irregular also. Irregular is which follows a different spelling pattern. Okay, and some don't change also. Remember that. Cut, cut. You don't say cutted. Put. Right? So, now children, we will move to tense. Now children, as I said, we have done all this during this year. Okay? If you see right in the first lesson, children, move to your index. I want you to move to your index. If you see here, the present perfect tense, then you have the present perfect tense, then the past perfect tense, regular and irregular verbs. So all this was done, children, last year. You have it on these pages. So before you start this, children, I would like you to read this. So you could pause the video or you could see it after some time. See this page 20. You had this verb roundup. You have all the tenses here with the explanation and the examples. Okay. Then you move to page 36. It's there in your index also, children. If you move to page 36, you can look here, the present perfect tense. You have the information box explaining what is the present perfect tense. Right. Then you have on page 5151. See here, children. Present perfect tense. We had done all these sentences and plus we have done extra sentences also, children. I had given you extra sentences for practice. Then we had on page 84, see this past perfect tense and then the sentences here. Okay, so what you can do, children, is you can close the video, put it off and just go through this, go through all this so that you can recall. Just revisit these tenses. Okay, so I'll explain it to you. I've made some short notes for you so that you understand. So what are verbs, children? Verbs are actions or doing words. We all know that. And what is the tense? The tense of a verb tells us when the action happens. Okay. Now children, I want you to look here. Verb tense. A set of forms taken by a verb to indicate the time of the action in relation to the time of speaking or writing. Okay, that's the tense. Children, take time. Please read and understand. As I told you, the tense of a verb tells us when the action happens. Now verbs come in three tense: past, present and future. All of us know this, right? Now the tense also indicates whether the action was continuing or complete. Children, very important. The tense also indicates whether the action was continuing or complete. Was continuing or complete. Right? Now, children, there are a few examples here. The present simple tense. Okay? I walk, he walks, she walks, it walks. Then you have the present progressive. That's the continuous tense. I am walking. We, you, they are walking. Simple past tense. Yes, children, see here. I walked. Here you will have your regular and irregular verbs. Then past progressive, also known as continuous tense. This was I was walking. We, you, they were walking. Then past perfect tense. I have walked. He, she, it has walked. Past perfect tense, I had walked, and future tenses, I will walk. Children, just pause the video and just go through this. Just go through all this. Okay? Let's take an example, children. I need a pencil. Okay, let me just have my pencil. Well, children, before I take an example, let me explain this to you. Children, look here. What is it saying here, children? Remember, verbs have families. Verb family names start with to. Verb family names start with to. Now, children, what is this? What does it mean? Please pay attention here. Children, see here. Verb family names. This is the infinitive and always begins with to. To follow, to dig, to travel. Okay? So, children, an infinitive it is the base word. What do I mean when I say base word? Infinitive form of verb. It means it is the base form of a verb. Children, if you look at your dictionary, simply just open your dictionary and find a verb. Okay? You will see. You will not find to in front of it. Okay? You just find a base word. You will just find a base word. Like, for example, travel, dig, follow. Okay? So, infinitive is nothing. It is the infinitive verb is the base of a verb. And it has to in front of it. Okay? That's the meaning of it. So, here if you see in this table, children, you have here to water. This table it is to fall. Right? So, as I said, children, let us take an example. Take the example of the verb cooks. We have this word, okay, where the sister-in-law is saying, where the young man's wife says cooks. So let's take that. Come on. So the past, let's start with present simple tense. And what is our verb? What we have taken? To cook. Okay. So the present simple tense, to cook. This will be what, children? Let's take it as she. So it will be she cooks. Simple. It walks. She cooks. Now let's take present progressive continuous tense. What is our verb family name, children? We have taken cooks. Two cooks. Okay. So now we want to make it present progress continuous tense. Can I write with a red pen? I think that will be visible clearly. Okay. So, what will it be? Present progressive. It will be she is cooking. Correct? She is cooking. Now, past simple tense. What is our verb family, children? Verb family name we have taken is to cook. So, past simple tense would be what? She cooked. Right? Are you getting it now, children? Okay. Now we have to make it past progressive or continuous tense. Past progressive continuous tense. So what can we say? She was cooking. Okay. Now present perfect. Present perfect will be what, children? She has cooked. Right? Now we want past perfect tense. What is our family? Verb family name? To cook. So past perfect will be what? She had cooked. And the last one, future. What will it be? She will cook. Got it? Okay. So children, this is the example. Now children, look here. R and is, you have to be careful. R is plural, is singular. Okay. So children, they are, you could take similar other example. You could even take with irregular verb. Hears, he hears, he is hearing, he heard. Right? So now let's move to our exercise. Children, I repeat again. Let me just repeat again. First, what we did is verbs. That was simple, children. Okay. We revised regular and irregular verbs. Then what did we revise? We revised auxiliary verb. After that, children, we moved to tense. Okay. Now, in tense, we had these different type of tenses. And then we learned about the verb family names. All these children, these notes I'm going to put up. Okay. This, then this auxiliary verb, family name, verb family name. All this I'm going to put up. Infinitive. All this I will put up. Okay. So you could go through it. Now let's begin with this exercise. The first one, children, look here. Copy and complete each sentence, changing the verb in the bracket into the tense given on the right. Children, here on the right, we have to look at the right. First one, she. Now in the bracket, children, they have given to light. And here it is lights the fire. So they have present simple. So what is the present simple? To light. This will become lights. This is your present simple. Right? This is your present simple. Now children, look at the second one. The tree to grow in the garden. I have to make it present progressive. Children, look here. I have to make it present progressive. If you are confused, children, just open this chart here. Present progressive. You will get it over here. Okay. Now children, the tree. Okay. So that is singular. You have to be careful with is, are. So what will it be? The tree. What will you write here? Look at this verb over here, children. To grow. To grow. So what will you write? The tree. Singular. Correct? You will write is growing. Right? Now the third one. She to get up early. What I have to make it, children? Past simple. This is very simple, children. Past simple. So what will this be? She. Children, is this regular or irregular verb? Think. She. Past simple. This will be got. She got up early. So that's your past simple. Right? You want me to do the fourth one? Try, children, please try. You have to make it past progressive. Look here. The verb family name is to talk. And we have to make it past progressive. Look at the table over here. Look at the table here. Come on, now tell me. Past progressive. What will it be? She was. And then talk will be what? Talking. Right? So children, I think you could do this. Okay? So do the remaining. You could do that. Children, I have my first term book with you. Sorry, with me. Children, I have I just went through the notes and then I seen all this I have done with you children. Verbs, we have done further practice also. Verbs, regular verbs, irregular verbs, present simple. We have done enough of sentence children for practice. Past simple. Even in this book children. So children, please open your first term book and you could go through all this. See, past participle, how to form, all this we have done children. Regular, irregular, present perfect. So children, I think we have done enough of practice and you should be able to do. It is done somewhere in the month of August. I have the date also written here. Okay. So children, what you need to do is, for your homework, you will complete this and then you're going to complete this. And what you're going to do is open your index, find which chapters had this tense. Okay, I mentioned the page numbers to you. So please go through those page numbers. It's in unit 4, unit 6. Then you have unit 10 also. Please go through the pages. Everything is there in the information box. See, it's very clearly explained. And then go through all these notes which I had given you in the first term. Okay, we have done enough. Please go through all this. So this would be your homework to please complete this. Then I'll give you extra sentences on this roundup. So then you are clear with the tense. And this children I will post it. So you could write it if you want, or you could keep it as a revision. When you need to refer, you can keep it as a reference note. Right? So that's all children. Happy learning.